Okay, I'm gonna make this as short and sweet as possible. I am Tabiso, full name, and I'm in a car. For me, could be easy to live with, or couldn't be. Here's how I'm gonna make this. Now it's very easy to drive a car very fast. But during these times, is it really? But here's what I'm gonna say. Here's a quick fact. It's got a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. Develops 100 kilowatts and 190 newton meters of torque. Takes you from 0 to 100 in 9.3 seconds and on to a top speed of 200 kilometers an hour. Is it a lot? No. Doesn't float my boat. But because it weighs so little, and because the engine is so placed further back over the front axles, and because of the fact that it's a retractable folding metal roof, and the whole 1.2 tons of this car is basically strengthening beams, it's nimble. Kids come back from school in this car, but this is not really a car for that. It's a car for just cruising, which is no surprise because its 5-speed gearbox most of the time works, and it works well. And that engine, that gem of a sweet box, that engine is good, and it turns good. I mean, I'm on cobbled roads, and you can only hear it as much as it allows you to hear. It's vibrating, but it lets you know that there are cars like this. Now, this is the cheapest version. It's only 100,000, and it feels like 100,000. What does it feel like to live with, though? I've had this for quite a while. Its battery goes flat. Its tires sometimes go flat if you don't take care of them. It's not a nightmare to wash, but some nooks and crannies, you do just feel like you just want to wash it. And it has gone through a new window, new gearbox, and frankly a new battery. But apart from that, the engine is fantastic. Nothing wrong with it. In fact, I love living with it. I love driving it. Its leather seats are gorgeous. It cruises gently. And although it does have a bit of a turbo lag when it comes to moving around, despite the fact that it doesn't have a turbo, it picks up quite well. If I'm honest, it picks up quite well. I love this car. I think you should get one. I mean, is that type of car that you'll get out of a business meeting, get in it as soon as possible, want to take the top down, and not want to kill yourself. And the neighbors love it. It's a classic. It's antique. It, in fact, held its value. I saw one of these, same amount of Ks. It's still 100,000. Still around 104,000. And this spec, 1999, with, hell, more than 100,000 Ks, and the cheapest version. I love it. I think you will. I definitely love it. And it's easy to park. It's easy to see out of. It's got a long bonnet. And it just tinkles your brain to discover how much leather's in this interior. It's got quality. It's not the quality you'll see nowadays. The suspension, McPherson's front struts, amazing at high speeds. Comfortable cruiser. Hey, and I've got a golf bag in the back of the boot, by the way, hence the reason I can't take the top down. But still, it took me to 109.3 seconds. The only way you're gonna get me out of this car is if the petrol runs out. And that's one thing I've never actually said about a car like this. In fact, I've driven a lot of cars. This is definitely my favorite to drive. Whew.